With Christmas and Boxing Day over, it was time for a long walk to get some fresh air in our lungs. Firstly, we decided to look in at the pop-up park. We wanted to see if the Christmas decorations, erected by the volunteers early in December, were still in place. We were so pleased to see everything was in order. From there, we intended to cross the Marden by the little bridge, only to discover it was closed due to the rising river waters. The metal floodgates in Church Street were also closed and locked. The rising waters certainly didn't put off some folk from venturing closer with their pets. From Church Street we headed up Mill Street towards the recreation ground. Despite the lovely weather, there were only a few children out enjoying the day. At Hillcroft, we made a slight detour towards the Bowls Club. Peering through the fence, we spotted a large artificial owl sitting on a stool. We gather this is to discourage crows and rooks from the valuable green. We saw no crows and rooks, so clearly it works. Further along Anchor Road, we were surprised to see this dilapidated and boarded up bungalow. There must be a story behind this. To our right we could overlook Horsebrook, so we made a short detour here. The white building, centre, was once a mill in previous life. Back on Anchor Road we passed this attractive Coomer cottage before reaching Brewer's Lane. This well-known thatched cottage on Anchor Road is situated amongst more modern houses. Of special interest is the anchor on the roof. There really must be an interesting story about this landmark. At the end of Priestley Grove is the now closed Priestley Grove Children's Centre. We all await to learn of its future. We carried on up the slope of Low Lane. This was originally called Cow Lane, I believe. Looking back down the lane, you can see what a trek we had. Just off Low Lane, on a farm track, is this old derelict hut. This originally came from the RAF camp at Yatesbury and was actually lived in until quite recently. We had intended to go along this lane to the housing estate, but clearly thought better of it. So we took this new alleyway. This path took us alongside the new housing estate of Regent Park, bringing us out at, well, to be honest, we weren't sure of exactly where we were. You may recognise some of the views recorded. However, we were enjoying exploring and eventually found ourselves in Prince Charles Drive, near to Turn Close. Here we wandered down the path running alongside Prince Charles Drive. That really brought us to the end of our very enjoyable after Christmas stroll. Now to go home, where I'm sure there's a few more mince pies left to dispose of.